For 27 years, the family of Tupac Shakur has been waiting for justice.
I just remember him being a fun dude with a lot of energy, you know. John taking another rapper under his wing and turning him into a star.
In a stunning development that's reigniting the long-simmering mystery surrounding the demises of Tupac Shakur and the Notorious B.I.G, industry insiders are now pointing fingers at Sean Combs, famously known as Diddy, in connection with these tragic events. For years, the rumor mill churned with whispers of Diddy's alleged involvement, but tangible proof remained elusive, buried under layers of hearsay and inconclusive evidence. Now, as the rap community's veterans begin to break their silence, a new chapter unfolds in this decades-long saga.
Who Tupac and Biggie? You know, I think both of these dudes were assassinated in some kind of way. More Biggie than Tupac. I think Tupac...
Ice Cube, an influential figure in the rap industry, recently expressed his frustration over the sluggish progress in solving Tupac's assassination. His sentiments echo a growing discontent among peers who have long lamented the unresolved nature of these high-profile assassinations.
You know, so we would hang and kick it and you know, and just had real cool camaraderie.
Adding to the intrigue, the recent search at Keefe D's residence has unearthed bullets that could potentially link him to Shakur's fatal shooting in 1996. Keefe D, known for his ties to the South Side Compton Crips and as the uncle of the suspected shooter Orlando Anderson, has been a focal point in the investigation. This latest discovery could be a game-changer in a case that has baffled authorities for over a quarter century. Meanwhile, Diddy seems to float above the controversy, unscathed by the rising tide of suspicion. He continues to thrive in the music industry, recently teaming up with Tiana Taylor for a gospel album, presenting an image of a man untouched by the tumultuous undercurrents of his past. Yet, as more voices like Ice Cube's join the chorus demanding answers, the pressure mounts, potentially leading to a seismic shift in a case that has captivated and confounded the public for decades. As the enigmatic tale of Tupac Shakur's untimely demise continues to unravel, casting a long shadow over figures like Sean Combs, aka Diddy, we delve deeper into Shakur's formative years, particularly his interactions with Ice Cube. These interactions not only shaped Shakur's musical trajectory, but also his societal viewpoint, molding him into an icon for a generation grappling with systemic challenges. Reflecting on their initial meetings, Ice Cube, during his appearance on the People's Party podcast with Talib Kweli, recounted Shakur's early days as a roadie for Digital Underground.
Let's go. I met Pac. He was still part of Digital Underground, and he was just, you know, the cool young. We was both.
Shakur, inspired by NWA's music, expressed a desire to Ice Cube to create tracks that mirrored the harsh realities of his environment. This digital stuff is cool, but I want to make music that speaks about how things are where I live. Shakur confided in Cube, revealing his aspiration to voice the unspoken truths of his community.
You know, he said, because where I live at, the up, you know what I'm saying? And I want to talk about how the is, you know.
Cube's influence on Shakur was profound. The encouragement and guidance from Cube were instrumental in Shakur's evolution from a promising talent in Digital Underground to a standout solo artist. Tupac's debut album, Tupacalypse Now, released in 1991, marked the beginning of an extraordinary journey that would see him become one of the most influential figures in hip-hop history. His subsequent albums, Strictly For My Against the World, solidified his status, but it was his association with Death Row Records that propelled him to legendary status. Shakur's confidence in Death Row Records' supremacy in the industry was evident. All Eyes on Me, his groundbreaking double disc album, reflected this belief and achieved monumental success, selling over 75 million records worldwide. Tupac's music transcended mere entertainment, touching upon social and political themes and resonating across a broad spectrum of listeners.
I just remember him, you know, really before he started really with Row and got into that, because, you know, he was John Singleton, you know.
Parallel to Tupac's musical ascent, his foray into acting mirrored Ice Cube's cinematic journey. Cube, sharing fond memories, mentioned how director John Singleton played a pivotal role in transforming rappers into movie stars. Tupac's acting debut in films like Nothing But Trouble and Juice showcased his versatility, but it was the role in Poetic Justice that marked a significant turning point. Ice Cube's decision to pass on the role in Poetic Justice opened the opportunity for Shakur, contributing to the film's cult status. Their paths, while distinct, were interconnected, both navigating the challenges and triumphs of young Black artists in a landscape often hostile to their narratives. Their journeys, intersecting at critical junctures, highlight a shared experience that transcended their respective art forms. Given their close connection, it becomes clear why Ice Cube is outspoken about the fact that, even after 27 years, there are no significant advancements in the investigation of Tupac's demise. Yes, there is the arrest of Keefe D, but we all understand that he is merely an executor.
And then the thing with Bad Boy and Death Row, it kind of just took it over the top.
Cube's recent comments in a News Nation interview with Chris Como encapsulate this growing exasperation. Seems like it's 30 years too late. He lamented, reflecting on the sluggish pace of the investigation into Shakur's assassination, a sentiment echoing the broader disillusionment within the rap community.
So that made that undercurrent of animosity that was growing blow all the way up and look like it was a feud.
His poignant comparison to the rapid resolution of John Lennon's assassination only underscores the perceived neglect in resolving Shakur's case. Cube's indignation is further fueled by his close ties with Shakur, dating back to their formative years in the industry. This long-standing connection makes the stalled investigation into Shakur's demise more than a mere headline. It's a personal affront. But I'm pretty sure we haven't heard the absolute whole truth when it comes to Tupac's demise and what happened to him that night in Vegas, Cube asserted, hinting at layers of truth yet to be uncovered. As Cube pointed out, for his demise to be, somewhat unsolved as well as Biggie's is just a shame. This statement brings into focus another critical aspect of the saga, the intertwined fates of Shakur and the Notorious B.I.G, two towering figures of hip-hop whose untimely demises have been mired in controversy and speculation.
Tupac being killed, Biggie being killed, was just a wake-up call for the whole industry.
The recent discovery of bullets at Keefe D's residence, potentially linked to Shakur's fatal shooting, has rekindled hope for some closure. Keefe D, a known member of the Southside Compton Crips and uncle to the suspected shooter Orlando Anderson, has been a central figure in the ongoing investigation. This development, while significant, also raises questions about the bigger picture, particularly the alleged involvement of Sean Combs, aka Diddy. It's worth considering why Ice Cube and others in the hip-hop community have long harbored suspicions about Diddy's role in these events. Diddy, a colossal figure in the music industry, seemingly continued to ascend while his competitors, including Death Row Records, faced turmoil and decline. Shakur's demise, in particular, seemed to remove a major obstacle from Diddy's path, allowing him to dominate the scene. This perception of Diddy benefiting from the chaos surrounding these assassinations, coupled with the lack of attention given to Keefe D's statements implicating Diddy in Shakur's assassination, only adds to the aura of mistrust and unanswered questions. Keefe D, a former Southside Compton Crip, in an interview with The Art of Dialogue, expressed his regret over his association with Diddy. Recalling their first encounter in 1991 during the filming of Usher's music video, Can You Get With It?, Keefe D narrates how a simple business transaction of providing lowriders led him down a path intertwined with tragedy and controversy.
If I wouldn't have never met him, I wouldn't have never been involved in this bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Keefe D accuses Diddy of playing a pivotal role in the downfall of not just Shakur, but also of the Death Row Records empire, effectively benefiting from the ensuing chaos. Diddy the only one still balling. He made our down, man. He won't even look out or nothing, because he pitted us against each other, which was kinda smart. We're cuts and Shug was bloods, Keefe D explained, highlighting the manipulation and rivalry that marked the era.
So if I go to jail, you need to be handcuffed to me.
The gravity of Keefe D's allegations is further amplified in a leaked lapsed interview recording sent to the U.S. Sun and widely circulated online.
Give us anything for them dudes there, Yeah.
Give you anything for these guys' head?
Yeah, he said it in front of all those people. I couldn't believe it.
In this recording, Keefe D seems to confirm that Diddy was informed and allegedly elated about Shakur's shooting by their gangster associate, Eric Von Zip. Diddy was happy as hell, Keefe claimed, describing Diddy's reaction upon learning that it was their entourage who shot Shakur.
He tells you, seriously, man, I need to get rid of these guys. I mean, he's looking at you in the eyes and he's like scared.
Yeah.
Keefe D's book, Compton Street Legend, delves deeper into the alleged conspiracy, recounting a conversation where Diddy, then known as Puffy or Puff Daddy, expressed his fear and desire to have Tupac and Suge Knight eliminated. I have a couple of problems I need to be handled. Big CO, Suge Knight, and Pac, Diddy supposedly told Keefe D, to which he replied, that's not a problem. We can make that happen. In a more recent interview with Vlad TV, Keefe D even claimed that the FBI had information about Diddy paying $1 million to Zip for the assassination, a sum that Zip allegedly kept for himself. FBI said Zip is a dirty Everybody crossed you. Even lawyers and your friends, everybody who crossed your It is just you do not know it, Keefe D stated, adding another layer to the complex narrative of betrayal and deceit.
Puffy put out this claim of, I'll pay $1 million if you get rid of Tupac and Suge. Tupac is now gone.
Witness testimonies presented in a grand jury last month in Las Vegas further reinforced the deep-rooted rivalry between Diddy and Shakur, especially after Pac joined Death Row Records and accused Diddy and Biggie Smalls of being behind a previous attack on him. Tupac going to Death Row and telling them that. Puff and Biggie and them had something to do with it when he got shot up the first time. He really believed that they did it, said a witness, a former member of the Southside Crips with Keefe D. The testimony also revealed how Keefe D got connected with Diddy through Zip, who provided the gun for Shakur's shooting. This intricate web of connections and accusations places Diddy at the center of a storm of suspicion and conspiracy, which has fueled the hip-hop community's quest for truth and justice.
Do you feel like Puffy owe you?
Yeah, he should. I think he should look out. He look out for everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Ice Cube, along with others, believes that the leaked tape and Keefe D's revelations are pivotal in unraveling the truth behind Shakur's assassination. The widespread circulation of the tape and the mounting evidence against Diddy suggest that the police can no longer ignore these allegations. This development might finally lead to significant progress in a case that has remained unsolved for decades, keeping the rap community and the public in a state of suspense and speculation. As we close this deep dive into one of the music industry's most enduring mysteries, we can't help but ponder the lingering questions and unturned stones. What do you think about the claims against Diddy? Are they the missing pieces of a puzzle decades in the making, or just another layer of speculation in an already complex story? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your insights could shed new light on this enigmatic saga. Until next time, keep the conversation going and stay tuned for more captivating tales from the heart of the music world. Farewell for now.